what you're saying is send me to prison. Do you want to go to prison?
It's going to be hard, and every day's going to get harder. But that little boy is worth it.
Chris, good morning. Jeff in Las Vegas. How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for joining me today to talk about the program Prison Detox, your docu-series on Discovery Plus. I appreciate it. Chris, the drug epidemic isn't just in the big cities. Small town America has been ravaged by the drug epidemic. A lot of people think it's a big city problem. It isn't, is it?
The drug epidemic is affecting every aspect, every part of our country, from coast to coast, from border to border.
Tell us about your program that helps repeat offenders.
Our program basically is individuals come into our jail, and if they're selected by our prosecuting attorney, they're placed into our program for 90 days to where they're the working force of our jail. They participate in substance abuse education, parenting, and other life skills. And we try to teach them but basically they end up having a breakdown in their addiction where they have a total lack of respect for authority, a total lack of respect for law enforcement. We try to show them a new respect for law enforcement, that we're out there doing our job and that we're actually trying to help them here in Sevier County, and that we care about them as individuals. If they complete the 90-day incarceration portion, they're released into 9 months of aftercare where they continue with the life skills portion, meeting with the counselors. They do 9 months of random drug tests, mandatory meetings, and if they complete, their prison sentence is basically deferred and they don't go to prison and they remain in our communities as productive citizens.
And what is your success rate with your program currently?
Right now, we're running about a 70% success rate with an 18% recidivism. But right now, there's not a way of measuring progress, but our progress is crazy because even the people who fell out of our program come back into our jail with a better understanding of our community, and they'll come in and they'll say, Mr. Wolcott, I know what I need to do different. I'm going to go ahead and go to prison. When I come back, I'm going to reunite with my kids. I'm going to get back into doing meetings, and I'm going to change my life. I know what I need to do now. I know it's not the system's fault. It's mine, and I know what I need to do to make things right. So even our patrol deputies are seeing a newfound respect on the street, and individuals know that we actually care about them as people.
And do some of their stories stay along with you after the program is finished?
Yes, the stories and everything. I sit here and tell you just numerous stories about individuals and families that become friends, and that they hang around with us. They come by, they talk to us, and it's really interesting. And how not only does this program change people's lives, but we make lifelong friends out of all of this too.
And working with the justice system, because essentially you're dealing with people who have a medical issue, isn't that right?
We have found mental health definitely plays a big part of the drug addiction that's going on across the country. And I really hope by people watching the program Prison Detox that they realize that drug addiction is really a mask that people are aware, and that there's other issues that they're dealing with besides addiction itself. And when people watch this program, I think that's going to be the biggest takeaway. It's not the drug that's a problem. It's the underlying issue.
You started your career in law enforcement, canine drug enforcement. What was that pivotal moment you decided to go from law enforcement to rehabilitation, to helping people and counseling?
I think that comes along with being old. When you get older, you start to realize the legacy that you're leaving behind, and you start realizing the things that are important to you in life is, what are people going to remember you for? And at the end of the day, what have you done to help somebody? What have you done good to what? At the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, what have I done to help somebody today? And the sheriff and myself were sitting in his office one day, and we said, we have to do something different. Sending people to prison is not helping. We need to be trying to do something to change our community, to change people's lives. And when you start helping people, it becomes addictive in itself, and you're able to see the effects of that. And for the first time in a 20-year career, I believe we're doing something that's changing people's life.
Well, Chris, congratulations. Thank you for your service and your series. The program Prison Detox is streaming on Discovery Plus. Thank you for your time, and let's talk again soon. Congratulations.
Thank you for having me.